Ew. 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 I got back from my trip. Oh, I should probably actually change my title to be, I just thought of my title for the stream. I went to see Kendrick Lamar, and all I got was a shirt. In parentheses, it's in the laundry. Yeah, that's accurate. I'm back from an extremely fast trip to Chicago, but it was fun. It was a lot of fun. Going to be grateful to my sister for a long time for thinking of me and inviting me. But in the meantime, we have ants to deal with, or I have ants to deal with. If I can ever figure out a way to get down from here, which is looking challenging. Can I survive this drop? Yeah. Yeah. Really thought the decision was made for me for a second. I don't know if landing on those air vents makes it so that I don't take damage or not. I'm gonna hope yes. Yeah. Yeah, it's fine. Where are we anyway? We're at the root of the Erd Tree. Erd Tree's fucked. Bunch of ants doing their own shit, I guess. Hopefully there's not a big ant, though given the habit of ants to have a very, very large ant, and given the habit of the Souls games to make me fight very, very large things, I can only have one guess as to where this is going, and the squads of golden troops was not what I was expecting. It's a hot day, and I got some smoothie to help me. Oh, I should stick the rest of this in the fridge actually, so that it lasts until I'm ready for glass number 2. That'd be smart. There we go. Let's see. That is a sick shield. Right. I don't actually know where our end goal is, because it doesn't look like there's that much further to explore. I don't think I really missed anything. I did. There was some way up into the cliffs back here that I remember. But, Let's see, what's up? Yeah, no other way from this direction. Let's just jump back down. Please catch me. Catch me, I'm scared. Okay, every single time I'm just thinking to myself, I don't know if these kids... Just one time they turn off the air vent right as I land, and I'm just like, uh-oh. I'm fine. Can you please spit in a pattern that lets me stab you? Thank you. I really appreciate it. I missed my chance. I'm fine. Right. There we go. I don't know if I've died to basilisks yet. How long have you been here? You want to fight? Yeah. Oh, no. What? Are you corporeal? Yep. Motherfucker. Spirit dodging through all my attacks. Okay, at least he gets stunned by my hits, but boy does he do damage. Okay, lesson learned. Fine. What? Okay. Overconfidence from me. Probably should have gotten me killed. Your disappearance trick is really getting old very, very quickly. Thank God they don't have poise, otherwise they'd be actually actively insufferable. You're cheating. You're cheating and it's not fair to me. I think you should think about what it is that you're doing. And the fact that I was in my 1v1. You disrespected that 1v1. And there are going to be consequences. Now, let's talk about your actions and how you've made a mistake. Oh my God, that's a lot more death route than I thought. I'm talking all this shit. I look down at the bar, it's 70% full. I'm like, oh! Errors have been made. But, I live on. That jumping attack covering their landing is a big pain though. As long as I don't stop paying attention again and get absolutely destroyed, I'll be fine. I think I was climbing up the tree roots to explore that upper area last time I played this. I'm gonna have to go check that out. Oh man, I'm in a good mood though, not just from the concert. Well, yes, from the concert, but also because I finally went through, like 5 years ago, I guess, because it came out around then. I tried and bounced off of the Oberdin. Return of the Oberdin. A puzzle game by Lucas Pope, which I looked at and was like, this seems fascinating. I want to know more about this. This should be right up my alley. Try it and bounced right off. Did not have the mindset to go through all the puzzles. Tried it again on the flight home and actually managed to make it. I'm gonna give myself 75% credit before I was like, I don't actually want to solve all this, and looked up a lot of the rest of the answers. I have made a mistake. Wow, I was talking about Return of the Oberdin. I don't have my shield out. That's a large health pool. That is a quick charge move. I don't think I want to fight you out here, but I also really don't want Basilisk to interrupt me. So, only way to do that is to die to your grab attack. Never mind, I've made a mistake. Am I alive? Holy shit. God damn, that's fast. Okay. I don't know how to describe the difference between new and old foam software, besides just showing this big-ass bear, showing him do a big-ass grab attack, and then the punishment window for me is one light. I just said all that, and then I still get hit. I'm out of stamina. I'm scared. I'm simply asking for you to have an attack window where I can get 2 lights in. I would consider that a personal favor. Thanks, buddy. Oh, he does bleed damage. That makes sense. There's a grab. For God's sake, man. I don't... I can only fit one light in there, and I need to stop pretending like it's something else. I don't even know if I want to kill this guy. Not in terms of like, oh, he's my friend. Just in terms of like, oh, I don't know what I get for killing him. For God's sake. For Return of the Obra Dinn. Fascinating puzzle game, purpose-built to be impossible for me to play, with my complete inability to remember anything. Prince of Death's Cyst. Okay. What is that? I paid attention to the category it was in. This one. A fetid, overgrown cyst taken from facial flesh greatly raises vitality. It was said that the cyst came from the corrupted visage of one able to die a true death. Indeed, it comes from the Prince of Death, sign of the Golden Bow, and first of the dead among the demigods. Huh. Gross. I'm glad I killed that bear then. Lesson learned. Kill wildlife. Maybe they ate a scab from a god. Is this a corpse pile or are you alive? Damn, I'm good. Good job, past me. I'm really proud of you. Right. Let's head back up, I suppose. Unfortunately, it looks like there's two. Oh, yeah, no, you. I might as well kill you. Oh, you're gonna do the teleporting bullshit too, aren't you? Well, I feel like I've made a mistake. I feel fear. It'll be fine. I kind of just wanted him to ride the horse off the cliff. I just thought it was funny. Okay, thank God. Turns out that having the anti-horse weapon is effective against horses. Who would have thought? See? Never let anyone tell you that Dark Souls doesn't teach you any real-life useful skills. Like, always make sure to take breaks so that your stamina can recharge. And don't fight a basilisk. I hope that this has been entertaining and helpful to you. I do not want to try to make that jump, and yet I feel like my choices have been made for me. Never mind. Oh hey, I've been seeing that loading screen all over the time, and I just remembered, or realized that's from Volcano Manor. That's cute. Right, well, I spent, like, to my memory, about 40 minutes of in-game time clearing out all that bullshit. And I do not want to do it again. So, straight line? Straight line. All I gotta do is not fall off a cliff. Maybe I'm lucky. Maybe nothing respawns here. Man, I didn't even find a fucking... I really didn't find a Site of Grace? Goddamn. That didn't even occur to me. Like, this is so far back. That's a cliff. There must be a Site of Grace that I missed or something, right? Like, there's so many basilisks here. There's the trap with the perfumer. Did I not? I must have missed a site of grace in like one of these buildings, right? There's no other way. Thinking through, I mean, it was a while ago, but I'm pretty sure I was pretty thorough. Oh well. Fuck. Honestly, the biggest thing I'm annoyed about is just having to remember about where I already explored now. Alright. Grab this. And let's just eject out now. Explore up here. We can deal with all that later. This should drop back down onto the first crossing around the breach, I think. If I'm getting my complete fucking shot in the dark guesses correctly. Hopefully, maybe. I don't know. What's up? Really, a big ant is like a horse. You know? What did you land? What? Motherfucker! Did you just dodge me by landing on nothing? I'm glad you're dead. Oh. What's up? I didn't see you. There's a cliff behind me, isn't there? Yep. Oh, I'm out of stamina. Uh-oh. What did I say about needing to take breaks? What advice did I ignore about myself about needing to take breaks? Yeah. Right. What is actually up here? Is there anything up here? Nah, I couldn't scale that. Where am I going? Okay, maybe there'll be something in the cliff. I am expecting to wrap back around at some point. No. Is that a side grace? No. Now I'm paranoid and just gonna fall off the cliff apparently. What? Surely there's something up on this plateau that the enemies were guarding, right? Let's not fall off a cliff for no reason. Yeah, no. I mean, I'm not an assassin, but let's see. Yeah, no, there's nothing up here. Is there really nothing up here? I mean, yeah, I guess not. Huh. Alright. Oh, never mind. Found it. Okay. Thank God. Looked on the map, was like, there's a big black hole. Turns out, the big black hole on the map was a big black hole in real life. Who would have thought? No, don't tell me the bear respawn. Oh. Fuck. Alright. I mean, it's no big deal. I just have to run past it. I just don't want to run past stuff as often as I possibly can. But I also really don't want to fight this bear again. The Somber Smithing Stone's level 7 is pretty nice, at least. At least we got one thing going for this, and that is that horses have famously strong ankles. Look at this. The bear cushioned my fall. See, the yelling and exploding of all the trees behind me signifies that the bear sees me as a true friend, and that it respects my need to move on in my mission. Thank you, Mr. Bear. They just don't make him like they used to. I think I already looked up there and there was nothing else, right? Yeah. Right? I actually don't... Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did. Let's go ahead and not fuck up this jump. I fucked up. Never mind, I nailed it. Is someone trying to set me on fire? Well. Uncool. God, there's so many ways to go. There's not that many ways to go. There's 2 ways to go, but that's many to me. Oh, thank God, a site of grace. That looks like a boss room. A boss room that I do not want to participate in right now. I want to finish with this first. There we go. There's all the humans cleared out for right now, at least. What's our award? Cool. But what's our exploratory award? It's nothing. I feel like I'm missing something. Nope. Yeah, I think that's it. I think the only way to go is through the big ass open chamber labeled Ant Boss Room. It's a good thing that there's nothing inside there. Before I check though, is there anything over here? Nope. Alright. Alright. Oh wait, doesn't this activate? Yeah. Keep forgetting to trigger those things. Huh. Yeah, there'll be no palms. That thing is gonna start moving, isn't it? Is it gonna start moving or is it dead? Because I kind of hope it's dead, but I also kind of hope it starts moving. Both would be cool. I got fucking jump scared by my own shadow. It's dead. What even is it? Sup? I feel like I should recognize this proper noun. Whoa. Do I win? Nope. I recognize your proper noun from the first Souls games. Okay. No, that's fair. Did I use my potion? Not yet. Just gonna chug some healing real quick. Don't mind me, guys. You do not get stunned. That's fair. Where's the other one? Lionel the Lionhearted, I believe you are being a coward, which I'm totally cool with. Never mind. Fuck. Just get him. There we go. Oh, you do actually have attacks. Oh, you have lots of attacks. Okay. Fair, actually. I'm sorry, I was not familiar with your game. Thank God. We love just fucking going for it. Okay. Quick question. Who is Fia? Are you Fia? Oh, Deathbed Companion, yeah.
Ah, there you are. I knew you would come. What is it you intend? To deny us and our ways, like the dogmatic brutes of the Golden Order?
Who the fuck are you? I don't know anything about you. I'm just gonna let you chill, have fun. I'm just gonna teleport away. I did see the teleportation portal, but before I do that, I want to level up. And I want to... Oh, I should probably read the spell I got. Sorcery of Fear the Death. The companion creates a deathly mist before the caster, which inflicts death blight upon those who enter. The sorcery can be cast while motion. Charging enhances the range of the mist. The sorcery was developed to oppose the round table hold. Is only effective against the tarnished. Neat! Just neat. Alright. Again, I would love to have an opinion on Fia. But as it stands, I have no idea who she is. She murdered someone, which is probably bad. How do I increase my FP? Mind. Oh, I didn't even know this was a stat. Yeah, I'm gonna start increasing my mind. Give myself some extra FP. That sounds nice. And we can... We only have one area to check now. Which, to be fair, is the area that sucks the most. But it's that area that was crawling with golden squads. Oh, I live this, right? Thank God. Over here. Did I run past the basilisk? Are they mad about that? I think I saw them scrambling at the base of the watchtower. So oh! That's fair. That's funny, but that's fair. Went every single fucking way besides where the site of graces were, apparently. Alright. More smoothly later. Now. What am I dealing with? I'm a little bit surprised that there wasn't an Ant Queen boss fight, but you know, the knight is still young. Well, whether the knight is young, I don't know. I still don't know where Night Lane fits into the timeline. Let's see. Bones, I love bones. Poor dudes got their cemetery flooded. That sucks, guys. But thank you for the items that you were buried with. They mean a lot to me. Maybe they were just trying to get into a coffin to be transported up a waterfall via magic, and they got into the wrong coffin. Now, is this coffin magical, or is this just going to be cutscene followed by you died? Because I would respect that. I was right next to a site of grace, there were no enemies, it'd be very funny. Is it going to be magic, or am I literally just going to fall off? Fucking incredible. Just you died, give it to me. Nope, we're somewhere. Where the hell could we be that's even deeper than where we were? Oh, hey! Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's fun. I was wondering when we would get back to here. Neat. I thought this was just something decorative on the map almost at this point, but no, we actually did come all the way back here. Huh. What does this place have to do with anything, though? Like, is this just a cute way for me to find an item or something? I'm trying to remember what I got way back when I was back here, and I don't actually recall there being much. There was some stone... something? I don't remember at all. Whatever, I'm sure I'll figure it out. Or sure, better yet, I'll find out. Are those more basilisks? Or are they... No, they're the stone miners. Or not, there's something else. Oh shit! What the fuck are you? Oh, I think I remember you. Please tell me that the wall stopped. Okay, cool. I think I remember seeing something like that before. I don't love it. For me. But it could be worse. No, blocking pincers. Got it. Oh, there's an eye in your skull. That's cool. Also, I hate it. What kind of weird-ass magical butterfly? Oh, sorry, guys. I think I killed your god. In my defense, that dude definitely deserved it. Just once I want to enter somewhere and have someone be like, hello, Tarnished. We're just kind of chilling. Oh, they are Clayman. Okay, cool. I think I'm going to have to take a break just to open up a window and set up a fan because it is very warm in Bellevue considering the temperatures. Oh wow, it's 90 degrees out. How did I not know it was 90 degrees out? Hang on. I guess living by the water helps, but still. Living by the coast. Wish I lived next to the water, that'd be sick. Yeah, I did not register that it was 90 degrees in Seattle. Whoopsie daisy. I might need to do something extra. It's very funny that when I head back to Chicago, my parents are like, oh, you came at the perfect time. There's no heat right now. Everything's great. I head back to Seattle, and it's like, oh, it's 90 degrees outside. Whoopsie. Almost done. Absolutely no idea it was actually that warm outside. I was just like, ah, I feel warm. I wake up in the morning and I'm all sweaty already. That's weird. Maybe I slept weird. Maybe that's silly to say, but I genuinely just had no idea. It was that hot out. Alright. Thankfully, no one took advantage of me while I was up and away. Now then. Back to killing Clayman. I'm still just surprised to be back here, all things considered. Like, yeah, Claymen are annoying to fight, but I was fighting them back when I was like half my current level. That, and I didn't expect this to actually be lower than where I was considerably. Like, I dropped off a waterfall into the abyss. How did I end up back at this? This feels higher somehow, but I think I'm being silly. This is not only down... Actually, no, I have no idea what this is in relationship to anything, but I know it's lower than the roots of the Erd Tree. So, we got that out of the way. We figured out one point of reference. I don't know how much it'll help me. Not at all, but it's there. Right. Let's see. Let's save the two big statues with torches leading down them for second. And kill the plant monster first. I did not know that those things exploded. I do not know. I was not mentally prepared for everything that just happened. Okay. You know what? Fair play. I ran past a bunch of plants. Also, plants inflict madness? I don't know why I wasn't ready for that the second time. That's on me. Am I dead? Nope, I'm fine. Right. I have a solution to your puzzle. I'm a little bit sad they don't chain react, but I can deal with it. So I guess madness is just seasonal allergies, basically. That makes sense. I've seen what allergies can do to someone. This has more health than I was mentally prepared for it to have. Like considerably more health. Like, how did I ever kill one of these things before? Goddamn. Okay. I'll take a stone sword key out of it, though. That's definitely worth it. And more claymen. Hey, guys. I killed your garden. To be fair, it definitely needed a little bit of pruning. Alright, cool. Hey, I mean, I don't have to deal with an ant boss fight yet. I should really just count my blessings where I get them. Yeah, we have a problem. You can't touch me on backstabbing. You can't touch me on backstabbing. That's against the rules. They just tried to orb me. Dick move, bro. Did you just turn into sludge? Is that allowed? Is that normal? No, the other dude... Wait, have they been turning into sludge this whole time and I just haven't noticed? I think I just haven't noticed, which... Whoopsie. Eto bleh. Alright, he didn't want anything. That's fine, actually. Let's go down the fucking slip and slide of glory. I was expecting a slip and slide. I'm kind of disappointed that I didn't get one. How are so many people dying? What is gonna chase me up this tunnel? Now. Wait, there weren't any behind me, were there? No. Fucking Christ, why did that jump scare me? Okay, maybe the ant boss fight is back on the menu, actually. Yeah, I feel like the ant boss fight is the menu. What is that telling me? There's a site of gray step. I don't like hearing chittering in the walls. That, oh, okay. This is a lot of corpses. Have I been here before? Questions for later. Yeah, I already have killed an ant queen, haven't I? But there's items here. So this is at least new-ish to me. Hey, what's up, buddy? That's cute. He's actually positioned in a hole to block. Fair enough. Huh. Now I'm just more confused. Am I just running? Okay, I know I haven't been this way. I'm paranoid about accidentally running the same way that I've already been down here. Why would I get in a coffin to descend specifically back here? Sup? No, we're not friends, are we? That sucks. The fact that it exits out up here explains why I was never able to actually find this tunnel the first time I was through here. I remember ending one of the times I was playing with, oh, I gotta come back and eat my vegetables and actually go through that cave system at some point. But I was never able to find it. And that's because it was a lot higher than I thought it was. So that's something. Let's go grab that item first. Did I ever turn on the fan? I did not. There we go. That'll help me emotionally. Yeah, I think that's fine. Right. You're never gonna complain about me satisfying my urge to be wherever the highest possible location is. So I'm into it. I'm confused, but I'm into it. What if this was the first and only mimic of the game, though? Wing of Estelle. Tell me more about the Wing of Estelle. Sword fashioned from a delicate wing, suffused with the magic of the stars. Strong attack unleashes a wave of enchanted light. Crafted from a relic of the natural born of the void, who is said to have assailed the eternal city. Interesting. So it's a magic sword, basically. Where was the Eternal City again? The Eternal City was the underground city that I traveled through in order to get to the roots of the Earth Tree. I remember that. What is the Eternal City? I don't know. Did not seem very eternal when I was running through its ruins, but maybe I just caught him on a bad day. Maybe it was a work day. Ever been in Times Square like at 2 p.m. or whatever on a Wednesday when everyone's inside working? Shit's scary, bro. Oh, it's the corpses that are chingling. Tingling? Murmur? Chittering? Chittering. I think Chingling is a Pokemon. I remember the other side of this wall was a boss fight arena. I think it was a boss fight arena. Where the fuck am I? That was the boss fight arena. So no, this is all new. And there's ants. And people are riding the ants. Might as well go sit on the set of grace first. I've asked it before. I have not asked it before. Not explicitly, I think. But I will continue to be curious. What the fuck is the Eternal City? Besides, I mean, where all the gamers want to retire to, I assume, since there's no sun. They strung beads of light all over the ceiling. What are you? What the fuck are you? Okay. So we have ant riders to deal with now. Cool. If they control the ants, I do wonder who the queen is, but questions for another time. Maybe they just pick off ants, and they just grab them, like grabbing a salmon out of a stream, and they're just like, this is my horse now. I fought you before. Where did I fight you? Ow. I remember getting my ass beat like this. Oops, lost your footing. Look. Did you just damage me with dodging? Ow! You shit. Thank God I put that extra point of vitality at some point. Good dodge, man. Bad dodge. Fair trade. Right. Something down here continues to chitter, and I do not like it. I am anti dat shit. I don't know what dat shit is yet, but I feel very confident that I do not like it. I can't think of a single thing that chitters, chatters, or rumbles that I'm a fan of. It's hard to think, really. Maybe it's really warm down here. No, it'd be very cool down here, wouldn't it? Cold air sinks. So that's nice. I do notice the lack of a breeze. So that is definitely a negative. But maybe they have a ventilation system somewhere. I would hope that they do. Is this an ambush? Nope. Oh, that's where I fought you before. Yeah, with the silver teeth. Okay, cool. Aren't you a little bit far from the Eternal City? I mean, I guess I'm in the Eternal City, but I'm still surprised / confused about it. Maybe there's 2 Eternal Cities. Maybe they've got a sense of humor. And skull plate, that's cute. I don't think that there's anything else in there. Is it literally just a... That's cute. That's cute. I'm happy that exists. Aw, that's nice. Is it literally just an ant head? Yeah. That's nice. Right. What else do we have down here? Some globs. Some glorbos. Imagine just chilling, guarding the Eternal City for a couple hundred years or whatever, and then just one dude with a halberd just runs up. I don't know why you are full of electricity, but I am scared, and I do not want it, actually. Okay, they explode on death. They chain react on death. That's nice. Makes my life a lot easier. Something is mad at me. Or there's a guillotine trap. It's hard to tell these days. Wait, are y'all electric? No? You do have shields, though. I got jump scared by the other player. Alright, that's not gonna work. Alright. Welcome back, Phalanx. Can't exactly flank you. I went for the greed. It's fine. Let's just fall off a cliff and die. And then try to accelerate our timeline a little bit. Nah, that didn't work at all. At least these dudes don't have tracking. Bros, do you need some help? Take turns. There you go. See? Please come outside. I need to kill you. I mean, I don't know if this counts as outside, but it's the best that you're gonna get in your lives. So, you know. Bloodborne PC confirmed. Ghost Glovewort Picker's Bell Bearing 2. I still don't know what Ghost Glovewort actually does. It's a crafting item, right? No. Is it a bolstering item? It is. Strengthens renowned ashes. Oh! Oh, okay, so I can upgrade these things. Okay, cool. I didn't realize that. Probably should have at some point, but I did. And that's on me. I know how you did this. I can't summon my horse. I don't know how you did that. Whatever, there's probably nothing. I'm sure it's fine. There's nothing over the edge while I'm here, right? Yeah. Kinda depends on your definition of nothing. Tricky dick. I feel like I'm forgetting the original goal of how I gained access to this hole. I feel like it is eluding me now. I had a very specific something crashed into the earth from the stars, and I wanted to kill it. Yeah, right. Now we've got ball traps again. Shit sucks, yo. I should have not triggered both of you at once. Whatever. This is fine. Good shot. Great anti-air. Oops. Okay, what clothes do you have on that damages me when you dodge, and can I have it? Because it kind of seems neat. These sisters, member of a cold-blooded race who wield flowing weapons, become puppets of their own volition. Oh, I bet spirit tuning was what was supposed to let me upgrade these ashes, weren't it? Yeah, that makes sense. I really do feel like you're cheating with physics here, buddy. What are you... Excuse you? Is this ball alive? Uh-oh. Uh-oh! I'm fine. I'm less than fine. What the fuck are you? Okay. Interesting. I don't think those were carved. It's an educated guess. The education that I've had is that this world sucks, and so does everything inside of it. You cheeky dick. Are there two of you? Nah. That's incredibly funny, though. Thankfully, my halberd is a big enough weapon to stun it, but that's incredibly funny. That's a good trap. I almost wish it worked better against me. Okay. What is my reward? Neat. Maybe the Eternal City, since it's so covered in glovewort, and I'm finding all this glovewort stuff in it, is it safe to take a shot in the dark and guess that this is where the concept of spirit ashes come from? I don't know. Oh my god, we get it. You're a god gamer. I just saying, my halberd is so big. Hi, toucans. That's nice, guys. Toucans, it's very warm outside. This is unsettlingly warm outside. Actually, it's unseasonably warm outside. How long has this heat been here, and how long is it going to be? Oh yeah, no, it's just going to be burning hot, and then it's going to cool off back to proper Seattle temperatures come like Thursday. So I'm just going to be warm for a couple of days. Fair play. Now would be the time to go swimming at like a lake or something. I hear bad things happening to people. Oh, maybe I'm people. So surely I only have to kill one of you, right? Oh, you were supposed to die, actually. You know what? It's fine. They just set this up for me, didn't they? Yep, yes they did. Is something spawning the... Oh. A new friend has entered the fray. And he doesn't like the big ass puddles of muck as much as I do. Oh my god, it's a Roomba! I'm fighting a magical Roomba! Except the Roomba is also a 30-ton sphere. Okay, surely this will work better. Are we cool? I don't feel like we're cool. I just leave my helmet to like wedge it up against the door. For comic relief purposes, of course. You understand. So that my helmet can break later. Whenever the gods so deem it that it would be very funny. I almost want to go back the other way because there was a second route here. Well, I guess I'll go back there later. Ah, you little shit. You're leading me into a trap, aren't you? I'm just saying, I would drop a big-ass heavy iron ball right now. But no, apparently, I don't work security here, so, you know. You gonna lock the doors on me again and drop a giant iron ball on my head? Oh! Oh, neat! Oh, shit. Guys, maybe put on some clothes so you have some poise. Maybe if you had some fucking drip, you would get some maidens, but no. Right. What's up? Huntress? Can never be too careful with big chests in small rooms. Where are we at? It's golden. That seems nice. Moon of Noxtella. Tell me more. Treasure of Noxtella, the Eternal City, increases memory slots. The talisman represents the lost black moon. The Moon of Noxtella was the guide of countless stars. Neat. Well, I remember that Mimic boss fight. I thought was very, very cool. I was very happy about it. So I'm happy to have some more of that show up. Almost makes me wonder what happened to the citizens here, but oh well. Also, I really don't want to respawn everything by running back. Even though I didn't actually spawn that much or kill that much to my memory, I'm still just gonna run back. Then I can explore the valley below. Maybe the moon was what crashed down to Earth. Small moon. It did cause an explosion that, like, blinded half the country. And vaporized the other half. Which, you know, I guess is what the moon would do. But, you know. Circumstantial evidence. I don't know why my brain was like, I should be on top of that railing, or if I fall off, it will lead to my death. Did I look in here? Trap! It's a good thing I ran back. Otherwise, I wouldn't have that somber smithing stone level 7. How am I doing on healing anyway? I'm literally full. It would be disadvantageous for me to teleport back. Well, it would not matter, but I would feel bad. Right. The lesson I'm taking away from this is that if I ever need to fight an ant, I should think to myself, if I was fighting a horse, what would I use? Which would you rather fight? One horse-sized horse, or one horse-sized ant? I think I would rather fight the horse, because at least if I take out the ankles, I know I'm good. Do one, like, pick maneuver on the, like, literally juke it. Like we're playing basketball. And, like, I know how to play basketball. Okay, I'm seeing the flaw in my plan. Dickhead. They fell off a cliff. Adorable. Oh, wait. I forgot to look up. And I'm good. Oh, man. They already have an excuse for mimics. Just have one of the blobs turn into a chest. And then bam, you got mimics back, baby. But no. I don't think that's happening. Bro died to some snails. What a chump. I was expecting him to breathe fire or something, honestly. But apparently I'm fine. Celestial Dew. What does it do again? I know I have that. It lets me re-roll a character in Final Fantasy, right? Neat. One whoopsie. Whoopsie Eto Blair. We're friends again with someone. I see you. I'm still running up this way. I want to see what's up here, if anything. Probably nothing. Do they literally put down a trap just to catch people who got curious about what was up a hill? That's kind of funny. The fact it barely counts as a trap is also equally funny. I just feel like we found the one Dark Souls enemy that I could take in a fight. Which I don't think I could take any other Dark Souls enemy in a fight, and I'm including the random squirrels that went around. Clever. Oh, I thought you took 3. You do take 3. What the fuck? Charge attack just does enough to get done in 2. Lesson learned. Stop shooting me. You have a shield too? Fuck me. Oh god, we're in water. Oh, I didn't even register that. That's a good thing I'm okay. Damn. Another very clever, very fair trap that I luckily just avoided by being a delightful idiot. Hey, if it works, it works. You would not believe your eyes if X3 fire flies. This should be the boss fight arena. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Are you alive, dickhead? Fair play. Oh, excuse me. I need to juice up real quick. Thank you. Olay. Oh man, I just remembered I was trying to talk about Return of the Obra Dinn like an hour ago, and then I got distracted by playing Elden Ring. I'm gonna hop on a non-spoiler thought thread, trying to coagulate all my feelings on Return of the Obra Dinn, because I liked it. It was interesting to me, but I couldn't finish it, nor did I have any willingness to try to finish it. The only reason I quote-unquote 100%ed Obra Dinn is because I looked up the answers. And I don't know. I think Return of the Obra Dinn is a puzzle game which very much is purpose-built to hurt me. I'm very bad at proper nouns. I'm very bad at keeping in mind faces and voices and everything. And, well, about 75% of Return of the Obra Dinn does not require that skill. A good chunk of stuff in Return of the Obra Dinn is just going through fates over and over and over and trying to discern all the little details that I didn't even know were details. Like, I'm kind of curious. I'm going to have to go through Return of the Obra Dinn at some point, like the wiki, and just see how you're supposed to know who some of these characters are. Because, for instance, there was a time where I got kind of lucky. There's a minor spoilers. No, I won't do spoilers. But there was the fate of one character who I identified basically via a lucky guess, and then saw what actually happened to them in a fate way later. There was the fate of like 3 characters where they like pop up in one scene. I should actually explain Return of the Obra Dinn, because I realize it's not, maybe I haven't given that much of a basis. Return of the Obra Dinn is a mystery game where you are an insurance person for the East India Trading Company, and a ghost ship thought lost at sea has shown up off the coast of England, and you have to go on there with a magical pocket watch that lets you walk up to corpses and transport back, and you get the last about 5 seconds of audio of their life, and then you get a moment frozen in time of their death. And it's, you know, pretty goddamn good. But I technically reached credits on Return of the Obra Dinn, mostly under my own power. There was one point where I had to like look up someone's fate, just because I was very, very much confused. Because there was a detail, which in retrospect was very clever, but I never actually thought about, that was telling me what their fate was. Which I realized is the most vague, nonsensical bullshittery ever. But like, there was one time where I got confused and looked up someone's fate during my quote-unquote normal playthrough. Then, I reached end credits without actually, like, 100%ing the game, without actually finishing all the fates. Which is a thing you can do where there's no consequence for doing it. You basically just get an ending where it's like, hey, good job, you finished the game, but you don't get to learn, like, the full truth. You don't get to learn what happened here, basically. I got that ending mostly under my own power. I solved, I think, somewhere around 40 of the, 40 of the fates by myself. The last 20, I either needed assistance just figuring out what I was supposed to plug into the fate, or I just looked up. I would say I just looked up the fate of around somewhere between 5 and 10 people, because I was like, it's the end of the game. There's like 10 people left that I have to identify. I cannot figure this out, and I don't really want to. So I just looked it up. And that stole a little bit of the thunder, but also I was never going to finish it, so I knew I was never going to be satisfied anyway. So I don't really know whether I made the right choice or not. It's very clever in some respects. Damn! It's very clever in many respects. I respect Return of the Obra Dinn quite a lot, but it is purpose-built. I cannot remember names, I cannot remember faces, I cannot remember voices, and the interface, essentially, for jumping between... Oh. Neat. The interface, essentially, for jumping in and out of moments of death and, like, trying to cross-connect stuff was just clunky enough that, like, when I got to what I'm going to call the post-game, if you played Obra Dinn, you know what I'm talking about. When I got to the point where, like, I had access to all the death scenes, I just had to put it all together. I was pretty done. To be fair, it was also like 2 a.m. It was literally like 2 a.m. last night where I was like, damn, I don't think I have the willpower to finish this, but I also really want to know what happens before I go to bed. Which did not help matters, but is very funny. Right. Oh, you are alive. This is all just to say, Return of the Obra Dinn, fascinating. How was Kendrick Lamar? Hi, Queen. It was neat. I walked into the concert. This was the Grand National Tour. And I had no idea what was happening, because basically what happened was I wanted to go to Kendrick Lamar in Seattle, but none of my friends were able to afford tickets. So I was like, I'm not going. That sucks. Rip. My sister, bless her soul, she's so nice, ended up having an extra ticket for reasons. And was like, hey, I know that you're a fan of Kendrick Lamar. Do you want to go with me to see the concert in Chicago? So I looked it up, and it was cheaper to buy a ticket to fly to Chicago than to just... I was genuinely considering just going to the concert by myself in Seattle. Like, that was where I was at. But it was just cheaper to fly to Chicago and see it with my sister. So, thanks to her, I got to see the concert. I'm gonna die again because of the other one behind me. Nope. So, I went. That was your first time in Chicago? No, I grew up in Chicago. I'm from Chicago. It's funny. I basically did no preparation for, like, the concert or anything. I didn't know what I was walking into, like, at all. So I didn't actually know that the Grand National Tour, which I figured was the Grand National Tour, was half named off of one of Kendrick's albums, was like a Kendrick Lamar tour with, like, SZA as like a opener slash like secondary role. But no, it was straight up a Kendrick Lamar and SZA concert. They were dual headliners. Which I was not expecting, nor was I ready for it. I found out, like, the day before the concert when me and my sister were discussing it, because she's a big SZA fan. And I knew nothing about her before going into the concert, never listened to any of her albums. This comes also with the necessary mention that my way of listening to music is different than a lot of the ways that people listen to music. I listen to music I buy an album, and then I listen to that album on loop for like a month, and then I buy another album. So it is I'm very, very slow at discovering new music because of that. Because I don't actually, like, I don't have a Spotify or anything. I don't go searching for new artists as much. I just, sometimes an album will pique my interest, and usually that happens about once a month or something. But yeah, no, I knew nothing about SZA walking in, which was a mistake. I should have picked up one or two of her albums just to, like, get familiar with her. I had plenty of time to do it. It was very funny because Kendrick opened the show. The crowd goes ballistic. He performs, like, 3 or 4 songs. Like, immediate, off the bat, like, high pace energy, which I was not expecting. He finishes, like, his first section. SZA comes on stage, and the crowd again starts to cheer, but noticeably, very noticeably higher pitched, which was just very funny. Like, it was very obvious. Me and my sister were the perfect exemplification, so maybe I'm biased, because me and my sister were this situation. But she was a big SZA fan, and she was aware of Kendrick Lamar. And I was a Kendrick Lamar fan, and I was at least aware who SZA was. So, like, during all of Kendrick's sections, I was losing my mind. And during all of SZA's sections, she was losing her mind. And then during each other's sections, basically, we would both just, like, try to be supportive of the other person. Like, yeah, I am bopping right now. But I think SZA fans love them some SZA, yeah. I've been told my sister's recommendation was listen to SOS first as, like, my introduction to SZA. But yeah, no, the concert was, like, it was fun. I think that, admittedly, the fact that I knew nothing about SZA was a massive negative for me. If I knew what I knew ahead of time now, I would have listened to some SZA albums first. Because essentially, what it was for me was, it was like 15 or 20 minutes of Kendrick Lamar, during which I'm losing my mind. And then like 15, 20 minutes of SZA, during which I'm kind of blanking out a little bit because I don't know her music that well. And being introduced to new music live is not... I don't like most music the first time I listen to it. I need to listen to stuff like 2 or 3 times. There's a reason I pick up an album and then I listen to it over and over and over again. So I don't tend to like music the first time I hear it live. And she seemed good. It wasn't my thing. Not immediately, at least. So, like, I could tell it was a good concert. I had fun. But I set myself up for failure. I should have listened to some SZA before that. Kendrick was, of course, sweet. One of the highlights... I'm going to pick out a couple highlights. They are, like, clips. Like, random... If you watch Kendrick Lamar music videos, you know how he loves to put, for lack of a better phrase right now, artistic clips, like, at the start of his music videos and stuff. And there were a couple of those interspersed throughout the concert, including taking a, this is extremely, I don't know if you're going. If you're going, don't listen until I put my hand down, because this is a spoiler, and I think it's cool. But, there were a couple of, clips throughout the show of, like, a couple of different things. There were, like, SZA clips that were, like, using bugs as a metaphor for a relationship or something that I was like, yeah, this seems neat. And then there were clips of Kendrick and SZA, like, in the middle of a police deposition for something, and, like, acting all flippant, like they don't really want to be there. But the finishing move of those clips was the guy being like, I'm going to say some dates. You let me know if these sound familiar at all to you. April 2024. He's like, I don't know anything. I don't keep dates. April 14th, 2024. I don't keep dates. April 14th, 2024 at like 2 p.m. I don't keep dates. All right, let me try this. Let me see if this seems familiar to you. drop, 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 drop. And then, sorry, I put my hand down, but it went from that into Not Like Us. That was what the clips were leading into. I put my hand down again. I'm so bad at this. But everyone lost their fucking minds. It was great. It was very great. It was not the closing of the concert. The closer of the concert was just Luther, which I'm not as much into, and then Gloria, which was like, I just like a nice, it was a nice outro. I felt almost bad because me and my sister were like in the back. We had like you know, relatively cheap seats, everything considered. But we could just see people streaming out during Gloria, and I was mad. I was like, God, it's the end of the concert. We all know that traffic's gonna be hell. We all know. Oh my God, the highlight. What the fuck is this? Oh, I'm off the map. Gloria is also lovely. Yeah, I don't really like Luther that much, but I like Gloria. I thought it was a good ending to the concert. Everything sucks here. And it's flesh plants. Cool. The author gets stuck in your head. Are you a fan of SZA? I didn't see. I like her music just like me for, yeah. Looks like real life mushrooms. You know what? Fair play. But yeah, I need to listen to SZA. I'm a little disappointed in myself because I feel like I still have a low success rate in terms of like going to concerts. This was the best concert I've ever been to because I was excited to see Kendrick Lamar. But I've only been to like essentially 2 other concerts. The Humans, the Gorillaz tour for their Humans tour, the Humans album. I went to their first show of that tour, which was in Chicago, which was great, but I was taking care of someone who was like drunk the whole time, so that was a negative for me. I went to like some rock slash, I don't want to call them metal, but like some rock metal concert. I don't even remember their names, but I didn't know who they were very much, so it was just like, yeah, I was there to chill basically. So, and then this, by basically default, was the best concert I've ever been to. I will always thank my sister for inviting me. Her friends, when she found out, they found out she had the extra ticket through circumstances, they were like, so are you going to invite me? So are you going to invite me? So are you going to invite me? And my sister was like, I know my brother loves Kendrick Lamar, and I know that he's so jealous that I'm going. I'm going to invite him first, and when he says no, we'll see who I tag in. And then I was like, hell fucking yes. Okay. Fascinating. This is not what I was expecting. Wait, how far am I from leveling up? Like 600. Let me just cash in. I don't know if there's going to be Melania or some shit, but I don't want to find out the hard way. So yeah, I had a lot of fun. Highlights besides the clip stuff. I loved Kendrick did like a hang on, let me find. He took some sample. I have a video of it, but it's a very, very bad video. But I can look at it to remember some old jazz song, I assume, called Sweet Love. And he took that and sampled it and did Mad City over it as like this like smoother, slower thing. That was really, really cool. I wish I could like get a copy of that just to listen to. Euphoria was probably my highlight in terms of things to watch. I just liked Euphoria when he did it. And And yeah, it was just a super neat concert. It made me go, okay, I know now that, like, what the fuck is this place? Is stepping on this gonna start applying a lot to me? Yeah, that's fair. Oh, fast. Oh, shit. See, that just looks bad. Why is the Lake of Lot under Gaia Lucaria? Looks like flesh soup. Yeah. But yeah, Kendrick was fun. I got a shirt. Bought my sister a shirt as thanks for inviting me. And yeah, it's in the wash. I'll wear it. It'll be a good winter shirt because the back is just like tour locations and everything. But the fun is like a GNX repair auto shop, like stylized type of thing. So I'm very excited about that. It'll be good for when it's spring or something, or in a couple more days when the heat wave in Seattle breaks. Is there not a little bit of Lake of Rot beneath all of us? Consult a physician. Please. This is strawberry smoothie. I want to make that clear now. It's smoothie. Damn, that's good. All right. Let's deal, I guess. What stat I should change my armor before I head into this. What stat gives me resistance to rot? Immunity. Okay. So I need whatever equipment gives me the highest immunity. Yes, I will fail at Fashion Souls for the sake of this. Actually, I'm not sure I'm willing to fail at Fashion Souls for the sake of this. Actually, it'll be fine. I am going to write down what armor I have, though, because it's always been a pain in my ass. The concert feels like it was a great trip. The concert was very nice. I was very thankful to my sister. I checked. It was a funny experience. I checked. I was on the ground in Chicago for 47 hours. Literally not even 48 hours. And I probably spent like 20 of those hours sleeping, actually. Because I landed on Friday. I got to my parents' house where I was staying for night one. And at like 8 or something, we ate dinner and everything, like had a fine time. And I was like, you know, I think I'm going to go to bed. My parents were like, really? Okay. Okay. Yeah, no, go ahead. So I would just laid in bed. I was like, I'll just lay down for a while. And then when I don't like the mushroom gear, but it is the highest immunity stuff. Isn't it? Yeah, by a good long way. I really don't like this gear, but yeah, I'll just wear it to get through. Fine, I'll wear the full set. Alright, much slower at least. I didn't even see what I got. Can you do the Monster Hunter thing in which you have the gear but it looks different? Oh, that's... Yeah. No, sorry, you can't do that. It is really cool, was what I was trying to say. Like, I understand why people would like the mushroom gear. It's silly to me. Let's see if I can actually get through the lake, though. I might just have to rely on out healing the lot. Or activating platforms through it. That's option number 2. Ah, yes, there are things in here. Okay, they're just basilisks. Lot basilisks. Hello? We're trying to reach you about your extended vacation in hell. No, they're not lot basilisks. They're normal death basilisks. Which, funnily enough, by kitting myself out against lot, I'm fully kitted out to fight. That's fun. But, yeah. Yeah, the mushroom outfit is a lot like SZA. I may not have fully enjoyed it, but I'm sure if I was in the better mindset, which is actually incredibly funny considering that her whole theme at the concert was bugs. It was incredibly, I don't want to call it endearing because it almost feels insulting, but it was very, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, whenever SZA had a clip flash up at the concert, it was like bug related, because that's what her latest album is like themed around, is bugs. And endearing. It was endearing. I'm gonna go with endearing. It was like unexpected, but like in a positive way. At some point I'm gonna have to do a suicide run for those items out in the distance, but I'll do that after I get through the lake as a whole. Do I want to do it now? I kind of want to do it right now. I'll be dead 50 times over, but I also kind of want to do it right now. Maybe I'll drain the Scarlet or the lake at some point though. I don't know. Seems like an admirable thing to attempt to do at least. I can't be on my horse, can I? No. Right. What do we got? Big man. Chilling in the lot. Alright, fair enough. I just have to wait until my lot goes all the way down. I don't really have a choice. So I'm just chilling. Maybe I can do like jumping jacks or something to help. Like shake all the juice off me. I too enjoy Splatoon 3. Well. Aw, man, I miss Splatoon. I'm this close. I'm this close to buying a Switch 2. Like, I'm hanging out with my brother next weekend. We're doing something outside, and then afterwards we're gonna go back to his place because he got a Switch 2 relatively quick. So we're gonna play some Mario Kart World, and I didn't really feel that strong an urge to buy a Switch 2 until he was like, come to my place and we'll play it. And then I'm like, I need a Switch 2. Be strong. The funny thing is that this was all happening, all these urges built up while I was playing on a Steam Deck on the flight. I talked about Oberdin a little bit earlier. I was playing Oberdin on... I should not have clicked the roll button, goddamn. I was playing Oberdin on my flight thanks to my Steam Deck. And I bought a Steam Deck specifically like, oh, this will be great not just for traveling. It'll be nice to like be able to sit. It'll be a way for me to like force myself to get in bed. Is my lot gonna stop going down? I feel cheated. I feel very much in trouble. Wait, don't I get, like... Yeah, I'm fine at this point. Now that I've actually been infected, there's nothing I can do besides just run. I might as well go on that suicide run for those items now. Okay. Sorry. But I got the Steam Deck, and I like the Steam Deck. I like it quite a lot. I think it's a neat piece of kit. I don't use it nearly as much as I should be using it, considering like how expensive it was. So now I'm looking at the Switch 2 and I'm like, oh, I'd really love a Switch 2 or whatever. And then my Steam Deck is just sitting there looking at me at night going, are you sure? How many siblings do I have? 3. I wasn't paying attention to my health. Yeah, I was kind of wondering why not just get a Steam Deck in lieu of a Switch 2. Well, I got it. And it's neat. I like it. It let me play Oberdin. Turning my fan up to the next level. Apologies. I hope that's not too audible on the mic, but damn, is it hot out. I should probably just stop drinking this smoothie. It's gotten, like, not warm, but it's not helping anymore. I kind of want a suicide run for those items, but I'll keep resisting. No. Will I purchase a Switch 2 at some point? Yes. But given the fact that I'm playing Elden Ring in the year of our Lord 2025, I think it's evident to everyone that playing games on time is not a very high priority for me right now. Okay. Now we wait. I like the idea of the big-ass poison swamp. This is really the poison swamp to end all poison swamps. I would simply kill for a way to clear out Scarlet Rot. Like, when I'm not in combat or something, it drains twice as fast. That'd be nice. Or just drains in the first place. I would take that, too. From so heard you and now the next game will be nothing but a poison swamp. I mean, that's the game every single time. That's the name of the game every single time From Soft releases a game. I wonder if they decide what material to explode at the end of your halberd. Because it's not based on what it hits. I wonder if it's based on what your feet land on. Because, like, if I do this, my halberd explodes with stone. When it's not hitting anything at all. Good dodge. Joke's on you, I'm a Dark Souls player. I added a little bit of pyromancy to my build because I didn't know what else to do. Fuck you. I fucked up. Oh my god. Welcome back, God. We never missed you. It's not a poison swamp, at least. It's a rotten swamp, which is different. There's no reason for me to be hesitating this much either. I should just be blasting through. Like, I should not really be that scared of getting afflicted with rot. I'm just trying to respect it. From some heard you. Fire always good. Fire is good. I should be using more fire. I just want like some sort of RPG where like they pop up helpful tips or whatever, but it's from like a bunch of random monsters. Frankenstein pops up like an RPG style text box to be like, did you know? Fire bad. I'm not that far away from the end. This is a relatively short area. The thing is that there's obviously a lot of secrets, because if you just brave the rot... Yeah, I'm getting infected here. Alright, I'll just have to pay attention to my health bar. Let's go ahead and trigger the next podium. Huh. That doesn't actually help me get anywhere without taking rot damage. What is... Oh, I guess I'm supposed to jump on the base of that. Oh, I see. I see the vision. Do I see the vision? Apparently not. Yeah, how you're supposed to get through that without getting infected, I have no idea. Well, now the goal is just to reach the end before I die of rot, which will be pretty difficult, actually. I bet there's some craftable item I can do that, like, reduces my... like, increases my resistance of rot like 20-fold or something. I only have enough healing to check one of these. I'm going to die to this rot. Like, I do not make this. Unless there's a site of grace like here, I am dead. Thank God I stopped. There I am, out of healing. Everyone else was low on healing too, but thankfully, I had literally just enough to make it. Okay. I might as well go check what that secondary pathway was. Yeah, woo! Yeah, woo! We love not dying to rot. Now let's go die to rot several times so that I can actually grab all the random items and stuff that I definitely don't need. But, will I be mad if I don't get them? Yes, I will. Do I even have that many souls on me? Go away, Steam. Oh, I have a very healthy chunk, actually. I should not be doing what I'm doing. I have a lot more souls on me than I thought I did. Okay, that's fine. I can at least grab this and then head back and spend them. Neat. Can I teleport while afflicted? Yes. Alright, we're gonna go on a couple of suicide runs. Wait, we're gonna level up and then do that. Alright, now we have basically next to nothing to lose. So, let's go die in some rot. What I would give to have a horse right now. The horse is magical. The horse does not care about rot. The horse only cares about oats. And wind channels. And whatever else happens. Okay, so that's over here. Cool. Now let's check out the other side real quick. Oh boy. One nice thing about the heat is that it gives me an excuse to put off starting to bike to work again, I guess. I swear I'm gonna. I'm gonna be healthy. I'm gonna bike to work. But not this time. Another time. Summer Smithing Stone 8 is actually a huge pickup. Love that. Love that. Hey guys. Taking a bath? Yeah, not me. I'm playing Elden Ring. You think I came here to take a bath? Hell no. Bath does sound lovely right now. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, there's another secret obelisk out here. Slash, maybe the way I was supposed to go in the first place and just didn't see. How many health potions do I have left? Enough. My kingdom for a dip in the onsen. So what does this activate? This definitely was not the way I was supposed to go originally. Isn't there an item which cures? Yeah. So if this is a boss fight, which it's kind of looking like it might be. Hey buddy, are you gonna try to stab me? Scream once if yes. Stay silent if no. Yep. Well, it's a good thing I have my good armor on. I don't mean to alarm anyone, but I don't think that they have a stomach. Normally, when someone says you don't have the stomach for war, they're talking metaphorically. Don't knock me into the poison, that's cheating. I should not have attacked. I'm fine. I'm not fine. I'm so much not fine. This is fine. Oh, there was a Steak America? Hell yeah. Does that mean I get to put on my armor? Oh, I can totally put on my armor here. What were my gloves? Hang on. I had this written down. It's gonna bug me if I don't equip the right stuff. Oh, okay. My gloves were the vagabond gloves. I just need... Hang on. Pop, 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 pop. My greaves were the Gelmir Knight greaves. There we go. Damn, that really is a lot faster build up. Oh, I can't start the boss fight because I can't reach the platform that's close enough to piss him off. Maybe he'll care if I throw a fireball at him. Yeah! I'm gonna die. Oh, you're so right. I should be trying fire. Maybe it'll work. Maybe it won't. Bro, bath time is over. Come here. I think I want one main axe. Owie. I'm okay. I'm afflicted with a lot. I'm less than fine. I got enough time. But I rolled through the... I'm dead. I'm fine. I rolled through the rot, so it's still building up on me, damn it. That seems... Oh, no, you have a phase 2? Well, as long as there's only one of you. Hi. That's understandable. It's the same attack that I keep falling for every time. I see my health bar. Same attack, literally every single time. I'm not allowed to talk shit anymore. It's fully on me. He does that lunge attack, and then he does a follow-up attack after it, and I keep falling for it, and it's my fault every single time. Okay. It is fucking warm out. You know what the minor irony is? The minor irony is I helped my sister grab her air conditioners from out of storage. That was the last thing I did with her, basically, was like, hey, while you're here, can you help me carry some air conditioners up 3 flights of stairs, please? And I was like, yeah, sure. You know, I don't own air conditioners. And every single time it's like, why don't you own air conditioners? And I'm just like, I don't really want to, why do I fall for it every time? Okay, no more air conditioners. The only thing that matters right now is not getting knocked into the giant vat of rot by the 30-foot tall dragonkin soldier monster. Don't worry, we're tucked into his kneecap like an annoying itch. Oh god! Two attacks. I remembered. Is he just fucking pelvic thrust me? Hola. Two attacks. 3 attacks? No, just 2. That's on me. I'm fine. Two attacks. Shape his pubes, but it didn't really help do any damage to him. Fair play. Oh, thank God. What a cinematic finish to that fight. Oh my God, that was a hell of a shot. Oh, I'm proud of that. That looked cool as hell. Alright, tell me about yourself via your sword that I took off of your corpse. Where is it? Dragon scale. Weapon made by sharpening a gravel stone scale, thought to be the source of ancient dragon or mortality, into an unclouded blade. Alas, the dragonkin soldiers never attained immortality and perished as decrepit, pale imitations of their skyborn kin. Alright. And back to mushroom. Return to mushroom. Yeah, woo! Yeah, woo! Yeah! Yeah, woo! Yeah! Yeah! Yeah, woo! Yeah. I'm always saying that. You're always saying yeah, woo? I should have rested before I afflicted myself with Scarlet Rot again. I've got a good amount of healing, but not that much healing. I'm always saying return to mushroom. Oh, yeah. I'd make a joke about being the feds, but recent events have made that not very funny. Hey guys, you're just chilling. I'm actually gonna let you relax. Had treatment vow, no way it was about mushrooms. Fan-fucking-tastic, as it should be. I'm gonna use one of those Scarlet Rot stuff now. Because it looks like I'm leaving this. And I don't want... Oh, is there nothing up here? Oh, okay. Don't miss this jump. Wow. Well, isn't that topical? Speaking of return to mushroom. Raise attack power when something nearby suffers from poison or rot. Long ago, great lords served the scarlet rot. Perhaps such fungal bodies served as their crown. Right, let's put our gear back on. And get out of here. Closest I'll ever get to going viral on social media is HR messaging me about a LinkedIn post. Which has not happened, but I do treat LinkedIn posts. My LinkedIn is very much it's half a shit posting spot of its own right now. Like, hang on. Oh yeah, my last post on LinkedIn. I can't say what my last post on LinkedIn is because I don't want anyone to Google my last post on LinkedIn and find me because no one else is posting the type of stuff that I'm posting on LinkedIn. But my goal is to be like that guy who just posted obscenities and he said it was a smart way to stop the AI algorithm from ever replacing him or whatever. Like throwing random words into my sentence balls so that AI can never truly replace me or something. Might do a bit of a lurk on, Queen. I was just happy to see you and happy to yap about Kendrick Lamar for a little bit. If/when I listen to that SZA album, I'm gonna have to use it to draw in Queen like bait. Sorry, you're forever gonna be associated with the Kendrick Lamar SZA concert now. Such is your fate. You talked to me about something. This is the. You didn't even bring it up, but you talked to me about it. Therefore, I've assigned it as your entire personality in my brain. God. Maybe it's the heat. How do I get down from here? Ah, that'll do. Treating Queen like a grandmother treats me at Christmas when I'm just trying to be nice. I'm like, oh yeah, Grandma, tell me all about your knitting pastimes. No, I need to give my grandma more hardcore. No, I know too many people who knit to disrespect knitting like that. Knitting is a terrifying hobby, and I have nothing but respect for it. Knitting is the hobby where someone in an animated movie could, like, knit, like, a bladed weapon or something, and it would be a serious threat. You would see them and you'd be like, yes, this is the actual strongest character in this universe. Someone is calling back up. Also, I recognize you. Why do I recognize you? Oh, because you're Priest Dude. I actually found out that he was one of you in Caelid. I should probably go check in on that girl. I'm sure she's doing poorly. Can you fight me over here, please? Thank you. Oh, how mad are you about fire, by the way? On a scale of 1 to, expressed in A's, please. Pretty mellow with it, honestly. Better than most people, to be honest. Oh, until that point. I actually want to know about these things. I'm going to look at that pest glaive. Glaive made from a hard, sharpened shell, weighted by the pests who emerge from the... Do you mind? Yeah, I'm fine. Slightly increases non-physical damage negation. Though men might recognize the keen intellect of the pests evidenced by the spear's uncanny design, it will never be understood by them. Like... Let's try not to get... I don't want to go through the UI tags. I'm just gonna... catch rot and then cure it. That's bad. I don't know what that is, but that's very bad! What the fuck are you? Oh, wait. Did this come out of the tree at one point? I believe that there are some issues for me to solve in the short term. I believe that there are some problems which I must address. Primarily, I should probably craft... I can't craft the things that cure Scarlet Rot. That sucks. Okay. Alright. Well, get good, I suppose. Thank God someone put a message there too, otherwise I might never have seen the way down. Is that a site of grace? What is oh, those are my runes. Why do I have 62,000 urns? What the hell? Where did those come from? I should kill these guys before they come up during the dragon fight. Okay, let's see if maybe we can bait them. Bait it without catching rot. So like that, is that good? No. Alright, I'm gonna have to catch rot. I only have one thing that lets me cure rot though, so if I fuck up this attempt, I'm in deep shit. I guess I don't have to kill it. But I would... Do you mind? I do not believe that you appreciate the severity of the situation, my good fuckhead. Ah! I'm okay. Oh, I can't let it spew on me. It's spewing. But not on me. I do not care for all the flesh. Listen, I recognize that most dragons are mostly flesh, but they don't make it... They don't... They got... Well, they don't have clothes on, but they have scales on. And that's close enough. It's always the disease when hellholes. When no one's wearing any PPE. And I think that they should take note of that. I think they should care. I don't think that's a coincidence. Are you gonna explode? Oh, you have a face too. No, that's fine. I needed that. I'm dead. I'm fine. I'm alive. He's gonna explode again! Okay, that would have inflicted me with Scarlet Rot and would have killed me. Just run away, don't get breathed on. Much like a real disease. Oh, cool. They're doing shield piercing damage. Oh, good. Not only are they doing shield piercing damage, but their attacks are inflicting rot. This is not a message of can I beat them without taking damage. This is a method of can I do enough damage before I get afflicted by rot to still win. Fuck. Oh, no, 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 no. Bro, if you want to die right now, think about how much better that would be for me in particular. I should have been doing fire. Queen leaves and I immediately need to do fire. Okay, thank God. Fuck you. Absolute fuckhead. Nice golden seed, don't spend all in one place. Thanks, buddy. I'm gonna spend it all in one place. I'm okay. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay. Just maybe if it was golden seed, then it wouldn't be as big of a scandal for Trump. I'm just saying. Yeah, I deserve to die after that one, actually. There we go. Nope. We did not, in fact, have it. Oh yeah, can't I backstab these dudes? I can't help but notice they look like they're worshipping something, and that feels like it's probably bad for me. Can I backstab you? Yes. Something just fell over on my porch. I was using my cooler to keep my awning in place, and my cooler just got knocked over because the wind was so strong. I think I'm just gonna have to deal with the sun coming through my light window. I mean, okay. The strong breeze is nice, but I cannot have... I'm gonna die if I'm not. Strong breeze is nice, but I cannot allow my cooler to fall over again and, like, damage something. Give me a second. I'm not gonna die? Yeah, I'm chill. What can I use? I wish I had, like, a brick. I'm okay. Yep. See Daisy. Alright. Now, if there's a second loud crash, then I know I'm in trouble. Does feel like I'm walking into a massive problem for myself, but I left some of my gun, right? Yeah. Yep, I'm all good. Right. Oh, let me turn my fan back onto myself. Is that another coffin? No! What could be lower than this? This place sucks already. How many coffins do I have to get into? I didn't even finish exploring the area the second coffin was in. Should I go back? Alright, what were those bugs worshipping? Fair enough. Dagger fashioned from a great scorpion's tail glistening with scarlet rot. A ceremonial tool used by heretics crafted from the relic of a sealed outer god. Well. God, this was just a random coffin that was like out of the way. Like, I was lucky to even notice it. Might as well get in the coffin. Hey, it's taken me this far. I'm just saying, I think it would be better for my health if I just jumped off the cliff. I don't think the coffin is doing me any favors. This almost looks like where the deer god ancestors were. What time is it anyway? Alright. I think I'm going to have to stop soon. I think this might now actually be the optimal stopping point for me. I have a bit of a commitment soon, TM. Where am I? Huh. Well, good news. It looks like this is the end of the path, one way or another. And there's no lot down here, just mushrooms. Which is alarming a little bit. Can I get back in the coffin? No. What's up? No joy ahead. Okay. Well, it sounds like joy ahead. What's the worst that could be down here? Boss fog gate? Nah, I win these. Alright, who are you, and why are you under the Lake of Rot? Oh, I don't get any... Is there no grace to, like, let me get my resources back before I trigger this boss fight? No? That kind of sucks. That sucks for me. There's a stake America, so I'll be able to respawn back here, but there's no, like... No resting point so I can get all my flasks back? No. Alright. Well, we'll do our best. What's the worst that could be down here? I was not ready for that. Oh, you have a human face. Oh, that's a... Oh, you're like the, creatures that were blasting at me from on the ceiling. Except mobile. What's that? Fair. That's a lot of health. Okay. You place duck puddles and do this. Oh, I remember this magic. Oh, is this what fell out of the sky? That would make sense. Fascinating. This is gonna be a longer boss fight than 8 minutes. I mean, I'll try. This still counts as the Lego route, which is funny. Where are we? We're not even under the crater. So, I don't know if this counts as what fell from the sky or not. I guess it must be. That's bad. Okay. Run like hell. Got it. That's gonna be hard to catch. It seems like a lot of this thing's attacks are just a get off me tool though, so if I just respect that, should be fine. Fair play. I should not have healed. I don't know why I hit the button. I don't get out of this in time. Damn it. Oh! Huh, but just rolling and getting hit skips the animation when I get grabbed. When I take less damage. Huh. Okay. Oh my god! Was that a fake teleport? Oh, you cheeky little shit! That's... an instant kill fake teleport grab. That's pretty funny. I'm mad at you, but that's pretty funny. I gotta give it to the centipede from space. It knows a good joke. I don't dodge this. Can I actually dodge roll through that? That's insane. Well, as a last resort. I guess I know what to do now. Okay, is this a real teleport? Yes. That's fair. God, what I would give to be a caster nerd right now. Well, I mean, I would give, I guess, like a larval of rebirth or whatever it's called, but... Alright, is this a fake? Nope, it's not a fake! I feel like that is a very... Okay, so it's not a fake, it teleports above me. I do feel like I, dodged that. I feel like I dodged that, but, I was so proud of myself for dodging that beam. Can't do it anymore. I'm so fucked. That's a grab attack if I've ever seen one. It's funny how Dark Souls has mastered slow attacks that still suck like hell to try to dodge. Am I dead? Okay. Watch the arms. I wonder if that's just if I'm too close while it teleports or something, because I thought it was only happening on the second time, but that was the first teleport, and it still tried to grab me. If you could stop being so long and flowy, it would make killing you a lot easier. Gotta grab. Or is it? They actually made a grab attack you literally can't punish. That's incredibly funny. Frustrating, but funny. I don't want any part of that. That's new. Okay. I was right. That was new. How How? Ooh, I don't even know how to start dodging that one. I guess I'll have to learn. Whew. I do like how it has suns as part of its tail. That's so fucking extra, but in a positive way. Just don't panic. I could probably get a swipe in there if I do it fast enough. Okay, that works. Be lucky. Lesson learned. I was kind of trying to see like where a hole in the pattern was and just guess. And the pattern I think worked out, but I don't actually know if I did the right thing or if I got lucky. I choose to believe both. I thought I didn't dodge that right, but thankfully it's a very short range attack. Thank God, too. If it was any longer range, yes. And the pattern I think worked out, but I don't actually know if I did the right thing or if I got lucky. I choose to believe both. I won. I think that my net cut out during like the last 30 seconds of that fight, which ripperoni jabroni, in this case I am the jabroni, but we won. Turns out it actually was not that hard a boss. I can't help but notice that it looks like this keeps going, which is alarming. Did I get a lot of souls for that, by the way? Was that like a high level boss, or was that... Oh, it was a very high level boss. Okay. Yeah, 8,000 souls is nothing to scuff at. I don't know what that is either, but I'm scared. I have no idea what this was or what it's connected to, but I killed it. So yay! I'm not even gonna say Dark Souls. This is something that has definitely been impacting me a lot more in Elden Ring. I need to watch that lore breakdown video. But before I do that, I want to actually finish the game. So, oh, I should check out the item I got. It was the remembrance of something or other. Remember its Astel, natural born of the void. Hewn into the Erd tree. The power of its namesake can be unlocked by the fingering a malformed star born in the lightless void far away. Once destroyed an eternal city and took away their sky. A falling star of ill omen. Huh. So, this was what fell from the sky? It's out of position. But, Alright, well, now I have to download 3 hours of footage to add on the 2-minute finale of me going, whoops, the internet cut out. But, oh well. Yeah, I'm done. I'm gonna go relax. I'm gonna go chill. And, yeah, that's it for me. I'm not gonna rate or anything. Sucks that the stream died, but whatever. Later. That was an interesting ball. Okay, let me at least go over the areas I went through. Because this was an interesting chase. Going, what was it? I started at the Eternal City. I went up to the roots of the Erd Tree. And I still need to actually explore, like, over here. And go through that portal that was at the Prince of Death's throne. But drop down to here. Drop down into the Lake of Rot. Don't know why the Lake of Rot was there. Don't know why it's underneath Raya Lucaria. Lots of questions there. And then drop down into here. Where I killed a god. Yay! I'm gonna go eat and stuff. Later.